Hey there, everybody. Most today we're diving into the fascinating world of neurobiology with a fun and lighthearted tour of how our brain stays in tip-top shape and sometimes how they get a little overwhelmed. First up, let's talk about neuroinflammation, the brain's way of throwing a tiny fiesta. Cytokines, glycoproteins, and reactive oxygen species. Not exactly a party for neurons, but it's crucial for fighting off infections and repairing tissue. Glial cells, especially microglia, the brain's resident immune cells, are the party planners here, doing everything from phagocytosis to trigocytosis, which is just a fancy way of microglia munching on synapses of the brain. On synapses, there are tiny communication hubs where neurons chat via synaptic vesicles, and dendritic spines acting like little antenna catching signals. Neurotransmitters like glutamate and GABA are the messengers, exciting or calming the brain's activity. And did you know that astrocytes are the diligent cleanup crew, transporting glutamate back in the cells to keep everything running smoothly? Too much glutamate and the party goes too wild. Think ischemia or stroke, leading to oxidative stress and neurotoxicity. There's a special system that acts like the brain's own cannabis dispensary, the endocannabinoid system. It uses lipid-based retrograde messengers like anandamide and 2-arachidonoglycerol to modulate everything from memory formation and mood. These endocannabinoids bind to cannabinoid receptors, influencing neuronal communication, neuroprotection, and even feeding behavior. Like the brain's built-in chill pills with enzymes like fatty acid, amide, hydrolysis, breaking them down with the powders over. But the brain's not just about chemicals, it's all about structure. Think of the cortical laminae and columns as the brain's layered cityscape with the hippocampal subfields acting like memory vaults. The ventral striatum and mesolimbic pathway are the brain's reward centers, light up during feeling of pleasure or when you're craving your favorite snack. Activation of the ventral striatum and dorsal areas like the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex help us make decisions, regulate emotions, and handle stress. When stress, the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis, the body stress response headquarters. Chronic stress can tweak brain structure like the subgenual anterior cingulate cortex, influence cortical fitness, impacting mood and cognition. Resting state functional connectivity shows how different brain regions synchronize during peace times. Now, on the molecular front, neurochemical metabolites like quinolinic acid can be double-edged swords, supporting brain development but also contributing to neurotoxicity when levels go outright. Microglia once again play a role. They are like the brain's cleanup crew, but can turn pro-inflammatory, releasing cytokines during neuroinflammation that can damage neurons if unchecked. Finally, the entire system is interconnected. Mitochondrial function ensures energy supply while signaling lipids like prostaglandins and phospholipids help coordinate intercellular communication. So next time you think about your brain, remember it's a bustling, dynamic universe of cells, chemicals, and structures working together, sometimes causing chaos, mostly keeping us sharp, happy, and alive. And that, my friends, is the incredible complex symphony inside your head.